What's up, busy bees? I'm at it again today. Today we are making bow tie lasagna. These are the products that you will need and your favorite choices of seasoning. Okay, you're gonna need a bell pepper, an onion, some ground beef of your choice, any type of pasta sauce that you choose to use, bow tie pasta, any brand that you choose, Velveeta cheese, and pizza blend cheese. Ricotta cheese. I forgot to put an egg up here, and you're gonna need some parmesan cheese for your filling. So let's get to it. All right, guys. So you're gonna put your green onion and onions and green peppers in a pan, and you're gonna saute them. I do this step instead of adding the meat in there too, so that I can go ahead and slim down my time process, okay? So if you do this before you stick your meat in, your cooking time will be cut down in the oven as well as cooking it with the meat. You won't have any hard pieces in your food. So you're just gonna keep sauteing this. You don't want to lose your color. I want to add that in so that you don't cook this too long where it's saute, but you want to cut down and translucent the vegetables, especially the onions. We are going to throw this in with the meat, so it will have some extra cooking time there as well. And at that point is when you'll season. So I'm going to just continue to saute this and add the meat. Alright guys, now it's time to season. I got my meat in here. I'm going to put some onion powder. Do your onion powder and all the other seasonings to your liking. Garlic powder. Black pepper. That is a preference. I know some people don't like black pepper. I just put enough. Chicken bouillon. And Lawry's seasoning. Okay? So we're just going to spray that in here. I have my fire on low right now, and as you can hear, I am getting my water boiling, and I'm going to go ahead and set the oven. $360. So now at this point, you just continue to stir your meat around in your seasonings. And your onions and peppers until everything browns. And once it browns, I will be right back to show you what I'm going to do next. Alright guys, I'm back. The meat is fully cooked. And what I have done is added water, and I'm just continuously letting it boil for about 10 minutes or maybe even longer. I'm going to have to taste it to see how soft the meat has become, but that is the reason why I add water after browning my meat, so that it won't be hard and that it pleases my palate with softness instead of hardness. Now, I am going to go ahead and, in this moment while I can, make the ricotta cheese. And I just want to show you how I put that together. I am going to use the ricotta cheese, some parsley, and I'm going to go ahead and get in here. Not too much parsley, just a little bit. And an egg. Okay. And I am going to whisk this until it all turns creamy. So I'll be right back. I'm going to show you what that looks like. Give me 1 second. Don't want to forget to tell you guys to subscribe, like, and you also can comment on my channel. We keep it nice and cordial over here. We do not say anything mean or out of line. And don't forget to subscribe, people. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back to show you what it looks like all put together. And now I'm going to add the Parmesan cheese. Guys, this is your choice on how much you use. I would say no less than a cup. You want to have flavorful ricotta cheese. And that's all I can tell you. The Parmesan is your salt. So you go for it. With me telling you that the Parmesan is your salt. So I'm gonna mix it in. Now this is ready. This is ready to put as a base on your bow tie lasagna. I'll be right back. I'm gonna drain my meat. I'm gonna get my noodles out of the pan, and we're gonna get ready to set everything together, okay? Alright guys, I'm back. I have poured my sauce in a saucepan, and I don't have the full packaging of this anymore, but this is a spaghetti seasoning sauce. You can use the choice that you choose, but I always get McCormick thick and hearty. I'm going to add some of this in. It just changes up the flavor of your sauce. Now you can go by the back of the pack, but I don't. If you're gonna make it like I made it, then do it how I did it. All right, now I'm going to grate in some garlic. It's okay, that big old piece ain't gonna hurt nobody. I'm gonna make it come out. Okay, so that's that. And so now I'm just gonna let that kind of cook just a little bit, not too long, while I mix it in. At this point, for me, I always add just a little bit of accent salt, accent flavoring, whatever you want to call it. But it is accent. I add just a little bit more garlic powder. And onion powder, just a little. It makes a difference, guys. Do not use any salt at this point. Now, the big debate is, do you add sugar inside of your sauce or not? I put about a tablespoon of sugar in my sauce. Some people like it tomatoey and None sweet. Some people like it sweet. In my house, we prefer it a little bit sweeter. You also can buy Prego sauce. I buy what's on sale. I prefer Prego, but Ragu was on sale. So I'm just gonna let this simmer just a little bit, not too much. I mean, that's why we buying pasta sauce versus tomato sauce, because we want to already have this part done, right? So I'm just gonna give it enough time to let the garlic that I mixed in here just marinate for a hot minute, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add my meat in and go ahead and plate up my bow tie lasagna to go in the oven. So I'll be right back. All right, now I have the sauce in the pan. I'm gonna put my bow tie noodles down. Yes, I cooked my noodles earlier, and yes, my hands are clean. So I'm gonna set my noodles in on top of the sauce. Almost like you're cooking lasagna. If you haven't cooked lasagna before, then this is basically what you do. You're just laying down lasagna noodles instead of bow tie pasta. At this point, I'm going to take some of my ricotta cheese and I'm just going to do dollops going across. If you want to get fancier, go ahead. I don't know if that's going to work for you. I could give you another way to do it. You can just mix the ricotta inside of your sauce. Then you can kind of smash it a bit. Then you start over again, putting the sauce in the pan. Now at this point you can kind of flatten it a little better because you got this sauce down. Then you go again with your noodles. Some things, you know, in the kitchen you can't do with a utensil. Just gotta really get in there. So that would be my advice today. Just get on in there. Don't be afraid. You know, if you're cooking for other people outside of your home, go ahead and stick some gloves on. All right, so I'm going to do the dollops of cheese again. And this is ricotta cheese. If you don't like ricotta, I've seen it where people have used cottage cheese. It's all on what you want to do. It's your kitchen, boo. Okay, and at this point, before I stick my sauce down, I want to go ahead and go in with my piece of blend cheese. And just sprinkle some on top before I layer the next part of the sauce down. And here we go, sauce again. Okay. And guys, don't worry if you don't get sauce on every piece of noodle. Don't trip out. This still has to bubble and boil inside of the oven. Okay. If you're cooking more than for more than 4 people, I would suggest to add another uh, pasta sauce. Okay, I'm gonna try to get all this sauce out of here because this is the end. Alright. And at this point, I'm gonna add more pizza blended cheeses. This particular cheese, if you don't know, it has mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, and romano. You also can just use traditional mozzarella. Well, I promise you this got flavor. Okay, and I'm also going to add what you saw earlier. Some Velveeta shredded cheese because we like a little yellow around here. Like I said, this is non-traditional anyway, so you can do as you please. If you want shredded sharp, go ahead with shredded sharp. But the Velveeta tastes great on this. Just gonna have to trust me, guys. So I'm just gonna finish up. I'm gonna set this in the oven for about a good 30 minutes. Maybe even less. Just watch your timer. Well, watch your oven, not your timer. Watch your oven. And that's going to base on, you know, whether you need to take it out earlier or not than 30 minutes. But I would say no more than 30 minutes. And you can cover it, keep it uncovered, depending on your oven. I am going to keep it uncovered. Everything is pretty much cooked. All we need to do is melt the cheeses. So, guys, once again, subscribe, like, comment to this channel. And Busy Bees, I'll be back before you know it. Hello, my Busy Bees. I'm back. Everything is done. This is the lasagna, bow tie lasagna, cooked and ready. Here is the garlic toast. And we are ready to eat. I am going to take a picture of everything on the plate. And I hope you guys really try this recipe. It's really delicious. You do it your own way, but with the flair of what I told you, taught you to do, you cannot go wrong. This will be delicious. Also, you can add some grated Parmesan cheese on top, just from the store, your Kraft or your neighborhood store brand, however you choose to do it, guys. And enjoy your meal with your family. Meals should be fun. Cooking should be fun. And the food should be delicious, and it shouldn't take a long time, and it should not be a hard thing to do. And we can always use a little change up every now and then. So with that being said, live life, love, have respect for one another, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!